And we got evidence of that a moment ago as the Browns made their entrance. They are ready to do battle with the Carolina Panthers. Takes it at the 7. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And he'll be out right at the 35. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run. And let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down. Otherwise, it's going to be a long afternoon.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Bridgewater, a play fake to McCaffrey. He'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And finally taken down at the 35-yard line. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first? They go play action. Bridgewater. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. Another try after the first down sack. Bridgewater. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Carolina. DJ Moore, 45 yards. And the Panthers are going to take a first quarter lead. Well, that's how they envisioned it. Get the football to start the game and score it.
And I don't know if that was scripted. Was it an audible? Or was it just a play call that they had in their pocket? No matter what, they had the right call on against the right defense, and they end up in the end zone.
Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Joey Slye now to kick off after the touchdown. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their own 21. He fakes the give here and looks to throw. And he's got his man on the crossing route. That's Landry. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. They'll let it go deep for Beckham. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by Troy Pride. Shifts past him at the 45. And he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-0, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
Good starting position for the Panthers as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. Robbie Anderson, the man he was looking for. And now it's 2nd down.
Covered by Denzel Ward.
From the gun, Bridgewater. Eluding the pressure right. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's third down. Bridgewater now from the 50. And he's got his target. That's more. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Excellent play there on third down. Give him 25 yards. Play action now. Bridgewater.
Trying to get it to Anderson, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Grant Delpit.
And a great return as he takes us up just shy of the 45. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle.
The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Brian Burns. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. He'll get 3, but it leaves him with a big hole here on third and very long.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for third down. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. They'll roll him out right. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Trey Boston. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen?
And this is taken in at the 5. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. A gain of 32 that time. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown.
Carolina.
A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Panthers add on to their lead. And they drew up the counter there. It worked. They're glad they drew up the counter.
And a lot of times what you're trying to do is just simply get the defense moving in one direction. It doesn't take much. Even one step's enough. Get them going in one direction and then cut back against the grain and let your running back finish it off and get the work done.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Jones on the return. The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
Nothing.
Play fake. Mayfield. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And he will finally be taken out of bounds. A big play there on the catch and run. 64 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. And now Mayfield on the bootleg. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. The touchdown pass, Mayfield to Landry. And the Browns are back within a score. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the...
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Greedy Williams picks it off. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Following the interception, Mayfield. And incomplete on the deep ball. The Pro Bowler Odell Beckham, the intended receiver. But it'll be 2nd down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Mayfield on play action. And Mayfield again with the interception, his 3rd. Picked off at the 46. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line.
Their own 45-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on it at 2nd down. Now Bridgewater. That's caught at the 25. And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
1st down.
That's going to set him back 5 yards. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. To throw, Bridgewater. Oh, and Bridgewater intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off by the former first-round pick, Kevin Johnson. So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half, and you hate to ask the question, but yeah, let's be honest. We're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next year?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here. But he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they've got to weigh things about who's behind him. Do they think he can snap it back into gear? Maybe change up the play calling to help him out a little bit.
It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to bring up a 3rd and about 7 left. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And he's going to be taken down short of the 1st, right around the 15-yard line. Call it a gain of 4, but not enough. The punt team going to need to be summoned here on 4th down.
4th down.
They're indeed going. It's Mayfield. He finds Beckham complete. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. And that's caught inside the 30. It's a gain of 35. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Now they return to the ground game. Chubb. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Tackle made at the 21-yard line.
A run for Nick Chubb. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. They go play action. Mayfield. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Jarvis Landry, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
Mayfield off the play fake. And this is caught for a Browns touchdown by Landry. Jarvis Landry with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Browns are within an extra point of tying this thing up. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime.
Ties the game at 14.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They start from scratch here, so to speak. 14 all following the interception last time that led to a score. And they've got it 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Flush to his right. Over the middle, open is Thomas. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Throwing again on 2nd down. Bridgewater. And that is incomplete.
I like the look of that play right from the beginning. I thought he should have seen the coverage that was there, tried to force it in. That one, he's fortunate, just fell incomplete.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Out of the gun, Bridgewater. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. And they'll try for it here on 4th. Bridgewater and company stay out there. They're indeed going for it. Bridgewater winds up and lets it go for Samuel. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Browns are going to get this thing back. Excellent field position. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Play action now. Here's Mayfield. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. He was looking for Odell Beckham that time. And it's second down. Field goal unit not out there. They want 6 before halftime. Final play of the half, Mayfield. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
Kickoff for Carolina.
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Cleveland offense ready to go. They've got momentum on their side. They were once down 14-0. Now it's even at 14 as they look to put together a drive to get them the lead. Mayfield. And it's hauled in by Austin Hooper. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Fresh out of the locker room, they hit him with a gain of over 20.
Well, normally you see 3 tight ends in a formation. You have to think to yourself, this has got to be a run. And I know as a safety, when I saw that, I took an extra step or 2 towards the line of scrimmage. Instead, they threw the ball, and he found one of those tight ends for a very nice pickup.
He's across midfield.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Now Mayfield lost the football, but I think Brown was able to recover, and they'll indeed hold on to the ball here. Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Trey Boston. So an opening drive interception to begin this second half.
And just think about the time you spent in the locker room going over what you expected to do in the second half. Not the way they saw it, not the way they drew it up. You find out this is something that you can't just edit, right? There's no rewrite here. This is live, and now they've got to find a way out of this hole.
11 yards and a Panther first down. Back to the ground on first. It's McCaffrey. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Flushed out right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
He'll buy some time right. He's got the first down inside the 10 and down to the 7-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Bridgewater going to give this to McCaffrey. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard.
On 2nd and goal, Bridgewater. Now he's hit, and Bridgewater loses the football. And this is picked up by the Browns. He's at the 50, the 40. He's at the 30, 20. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. And at this stage in the game, sure, you wanted the touchdown. You're already in the red zone, but Boy, you squandered a chance to at least get the field goal there, so no points out of this, and we stay tied.
Very disappointed team. No one more disappointed than the kicker who thought he had a chance to be the hero of the day. All they had to do was trot him out on the field. They didn't even give him an opportunity.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Mayfield to throw it. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. So they've been unable to capitalize on the great field position as of yet. Here's 3rd and 9. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Mayfield finding Odell Beckham with a touchdown pass. And the Browns have taken the lead.
Partner, remember that old film of Peyton Manning going through the route tree with his great receivers in Indianapolis? I think we're seeing the results of the same type of work here today. These guys know each other so well that they don't even have to call the play. They can just look each other and know the route that's going to be run, and usually the connection is perfect.
Taken in at the 3. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Anderson Aho. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Mayfield on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
To throw, Mayfield. And now here is another interception. Picked off inside the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 6-yard line.
They'll try to get the running game going with McCaffrey. And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage. But every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled them with the inside run.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. He was looking to get that one to DJ Moore. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Grant Delpit on the coverage.
Bridgewater, a play fake to McCaffrey. He'll look to throw. He's gonna, it's caught inside the 25. And he takes this way down deep into Cleveland territory.
A gain of 42 yards on the play. 1st down.
From the red zone now, Bridgewater. That's complete right around the 8. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
I think a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker.
And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. Christian McCaffrey, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Panthers are now an extra point away from tying up this game. Slide for the PAT. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter.
That ties the game at 21 apiece. Joey Slye to kick off for Carolina.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started.
Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back.
Throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. They set up the screen to Chubb. A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. 23 yards the pickup there.
10 at the 25-yard line.
They give the Chubb out of the gun. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Taken down at the 19-yard line.
And again, it's Chubb. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Coverage was excellent downfield. I think he was more throwing that football away than anything else.
Yeah, absolutely, because everywhere you looked, they were covered.
Sometimes it's better to go ahead and be convinced that there's no place to fit in the football than to go ahead and force it and turn it into a bad play.
And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 3rd down, but they are in field goal range already. A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. They'll try to run with Hunt, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. A 3-yard touchdown run, and the Browns have moved out in front.
Hey, that score deserves our respect, deserves our excitement. But I'm looking at the clock, and I'm thinking, there's a long way to go in this one.
Ideally, they would have liked to milk a little bit more time off. Now, on the other sideline, you start to get the crew together and say, this is what we practiced a 2-minute drill for, right?
Yeah, you hope you've been in that situation before, and if you haven't, you just have the confidence, hey, let's go down there and get this thing done. But, boy, that's a big score right there to give them the advantage.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Trying to turn the corner, but he's going to be stopped right near the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. And know what they say? Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
Rolling to his right. Over the middle, it's Thomas.
And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
They'll get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. He's back to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. Back to throw. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to let it fly. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. Bridgewater to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds.
And while it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown, they're still down 1. That extra point is not a gimme.
And we may very well be headed to overtime.
That will tie the game 28-all. Joey Slye to kick off for Carolina.
So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Cleveland offense ready to go. They have a little bit of time here to get into field goal range. Not much. In a tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one. Risk reward, okay? If you go for it, what is the absolute reward on this? But the risk is probably greater. Run the clock out, get to overtime, and try and win it there.
All right, we'll see if they do just that. Play fake. Mayfield. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Landry. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Mayfield now from the 50. And this is going to be intercepted. Jeremy Chinn picks it off. He's at the 40, the 20, 10, and he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. In a tie game 4th quarter, that's about as big of a defensive play as you can possibly make.
And it didn't happen by accident. That was scouting right there. They've seen things that have happened before. They knew in certain situations the type of plays they like to run, read it, and were able to go after the football, get it, and take it into the end zone for a touchdown for themselves.
Well, we were on hand for a fun and entertaining game here, coming down really to that last play. Great job defensively to get the pick and seal it.
And we know that every play during a game matters. You're never sure which one's going to be one of the key ones. But at the end of the game, when you analyze it, 3, 4, 5 plays are going to be the ones you focus on. And that last play was one of them. The last shot had to take it, and they came up with the interception and sealed their victory.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long from Cleveland.
That's a lot of it. 4 coops, 4 seasons, drop the top of it. Bust down, but my wrist, time to talk a lot of. I got both my girls head to toe designer. Drill, little bit. Let me feel myself a little bit. You ain't talking big. Get out my way, little bit. I can't hear the hate, got a lot of it. Take these bands to the bank, let them rot in it. So much ice on me, I wish I had 2 necks. I got homies that can sleep without 2. I got homies that can sleep without Gucci and Chanel, I got a lot of it. Walk up in the spot like, hey, what poppin' in? Gon' pop it for me cause I'm rich and poppin' in, yeah. Drill, little bit. Let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit. You ain't talking big, get out my way, little bit. She gon' put it on me, that's a lot of it. 4 coops, 4 seasons, drop the top of it. Bust down, but my wrist, time to talk a lot of. I got both my girls head to toe designer. Drill, little bit. Let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit. You ain't talking big, get out my way, little bit. West LA, that where you find me though. Cha-cha macha with it, rockin' black clothes. Whippin' around that Batmobile, duckin' 5-0. If you step to me, then be prepared for smoke, lil' bro. Let me feel myself a little bit. Let me blow this down a little bit. Drip, little bit. Let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit. You ain't talking big. Get out my way, little bit.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at Bill Stadium in upstate New York.
The folks in Buffalo love their Bills, and a moment ago they entered to the delight of this sold-out crowd. They're set for football as their Bills will do battle with the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Fielded near the back of the end zone.
He can't get him down, and he's going to be out of bounds here right at the...
Yard line. First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Now Minshew on 1st and 10. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
His throw incomplete. Tre'Davious White, the LSU man, there to knock it away that time.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just talking about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
The open man is Shark. It's complete. And he will have a Jaguars 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 27 yards there on a very nice 3rd down conversion.
The Jaguar 1st down.
Minshew, 1st and 10. That one complete. He finds Shark. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11. 1st down.
1st down, Jacksonville.
It'll be Minshew again. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
Nice methodical opening drive here. They're already into field goal range. They're in a good spot. You know that people like to take a shot in this part of the field. But at the same time, as methodical as they've been, they might want to run the ball a little bit here, too.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Tyler Eifert, 27 yards. And the Jaguars drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. And this is up and good. The score now 7-0 Jaguars.
Makes the score Jaguars 7, Bills 0. Josh Lambo to kick off for Jacksonville.
And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away.
This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 21.
Off of play action, he'll look to throw.
They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. Miles Jack there to make the tackle.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. A play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And he is finally out of bounds, just shy of the 5, all the way down at the 6. A big play here for Buffalo. 52 yards.
At the 6-yard line.
They run here with Singletary. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying the football game.
For the extra point.
Solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30.
Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And look at this. They come right back with a big shot downfield. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
A gain of 33 yards on the play.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. From the gun, Minshew to throw. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
Hey, did you have one of those backyards that you had one of those, like, mats or pits like you have for high jumpers? And, you know, you had your friends throw the ball and you tried to make the spectacular catches?
I didn't need a mat.
you just did it with the ground?
Absolutely.
That explains your toughness. That explains your toughness right there, because I think that guy was raised just like you. What a catch.
And oh, look at that, a diving catch. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and it'll be second and about a yard.
2nd and 1 at the Bills' 17-yard line.
This will be caught just inside the 10. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. He had the touchdown on the opening drive. Now he's got a 1st down. These two teams all tied after one. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And the Jaguars are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. He couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line.
Brings up
second down and goal. Minshew feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. That was Jordan Poyer, the safety, in for the sack.
It's 3rd down and goal.
Looking to throw it. Minshew. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by the all-pro corner, Josh Norman. And he'll go down inside the 15 at his own 13-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
Stephon Diggs, his intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Allen off the play fake. Looking again for Diggs, and this time he's got it. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36.
The 49-yard line.
They'll run on 1st down with Singletary. And he's going to take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory.
He's across
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup.
On play action, Allen. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Dwayne Smoot in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
Enough takes a start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
No, now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
On 3rd and long, it's Allen. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete.
Successful.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. So the shotgun snap to Allen. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. They'll try and throw for it here. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Josh Jones. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining.
Let's go. 15.
Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. And he will find his man on the end route. Complete. 11 yards there for Jacksonville and a first down as well.
11 on the play. First down, Jaguars.
Out of the gun is Minshew. Minshew going to be intercepted for the third time. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. So good field position for the Bills as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. So after the INT, it's Allen. Going deep for Diggs. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Hey, you got 3 down, 3 down. Mike 42, Mike 42. Watch the call. Watch my name. Mike 42, go.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Flush to his right. He may try and run for this. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now 4th down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Going for it on 4th down. Allen. He gets it to Brown. Complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
48-yard line.
From the gun, it's Allen. He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. And they are into field goal range now as he's got the first down at the 26.
22 more yards.
Allen now on first down. His throw caught right around the 6. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
4-yard line.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll run here with Moss. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
9-yard line.
On 2nd and goal. Allen in trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
It's 3rd and goal.
So on 3rd down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half.
A 29-yard attempt.
The kick by Bass is good. And the Bills will take a 3-0 lead. So we will not go into the lockers time. We do have a leader in the clubhouse, so to speak.
Yeah, it's only 3 points. Doesn't seem like much, but it looms big the way that they got it done right before the half ended.
A lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
He's going to go deep for Conley. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Kickoff for Jacksonville.
Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
On second down, here's a run with Singletary. And he'll get this one up to the 26. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Read it well, and it's picked. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this 3rd quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind, and we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
Minshew and the Jags now with a 1st and 10
right at the 50-yard line. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a 1st down. Minshew sets to throw. He's got his tight end, O'Shaughnessy. No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10.
That was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly.
A good action to this point in the 3rd quarter, just a 3-point game, 2nd and 10.
Here's Minshew. Flushed out right. And this one into the hands of DJ Chark. And he's got a 1st down as the tackle made at the Bills' 17-yard line. A good pickup there, a 22.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Caught out left side by Robinson. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Give him 9 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and short.
2nd and a yard.
This will be caught just inside the 10.
And the Jags are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
1st and goal.
It'll be Minshew again. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over him, and they got there to break that one up.
They'll try and run. This is Robinson. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown.
Jacksonville.
A 3-yard touchdown run. And once again, the Jaguars are back out in front. Lambo on for the extra point. And that makes it 14-10.
Makes the score Jaguars 14, Bills 10. Josh Lambo to kick.
And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are.
And Allen going to be intercepted for the third time.
Picked off by the linebacker, Myles Jack. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
38-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Minshew. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Mario Addison. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him.
Second down.
To try again after the sack. Minshew looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Robinson.
Complete to James Robinson. It's a gain of 2 yards.
So 3rd and long. Here's Minshew. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And he will take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
This interception will go on the record of the quarterback, but as a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
And he'll get this down only to about the 46.
The ball carrier.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. They go right back to Singletary. He'll get only a couple down to the 44.
Singletary.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line